We will set the case on miscellaneous, that's June 17th. We will treat that as a pretrial,
Thank you, Judge.
but it'll be
And-
on miscellaneous day.
And the last out of custody I have, actually, he's actually in custody, but this was also continued by order. Clint Jones, 24 CF 972 and 24 CF 973 to June the 19th for the same reason for an evaluation. He has not yet been evaluated by the judge, by the doctor.
Okay. So June 19th, yes, I already entered an order continuing it to whatever day is on the order, I guess June 19th.
Thank you, Judge. I'm passing Jordan Couch. We'll get that resolved this morning. I just need to finalize the terms.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. And Mr. Gates.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're here on Ms. Tidwell.
I am. It's case number 2021 CF 2675 and 2022 CF 1536. We have set for this morning a motion for early termination probation. If I could summarize the motion.
Yes, I have it here.
You are on February 13th, 2023. Ms. Tidwell was placed on probation in the two reference cases for a term of 36 months. She has completed over 2/3 of that sentence. She's actually completed 28 months, so there's 8 months remaining. I have Mr. Profit, her probation officer, to testify, if I may call him.
Sure. You swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give to be the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
Thank you, sir. Just have a seat.
Good morning, Mr. Profit. Would you state your name, please, for the court?
Bronte Profit.
And how are you employed?
I work for the Department of Corrections.
And what do you do for the Department of Corrections?
I am a felony probation officer.
And during the course of your employment with the Department of Corrections, have you had the opportunity to supervise Kayla Tidwell, who's present in court today?
I have.
Okay? And you had communicated with my office after we contacted you regarding our motion, and I believe that you've stated that Ms. Tidwell has completed all of the conditions of her supervision.
That's correct.
And with the exception of a violation that occurred in, or an arrest that occurred in Escambia County on October 16th, which was later dismissed, she has been a model citizen during the period of her supervision to date. Is that a fair statement?
That's fair, yes.
And that's what you told me, right?
Correct.
Now, one of the things that the probation office has to do is contact, if they can, alleged victims in the case to see what their position is. Were you able to do that?
I was not.
Was that because there's no contact, up-to-date contact information for the alleged victim?
That's correct.
Okay. Those are my questions of him, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Do you know what happened in Escambia County?
Yes, the subject was arrested for criminal mischief.
Okay, do you know any of the facts and circumstances?
Vaguely, it was an incident that occurred where there was a little bit of road rage associated with the arrest, as well as a possible trash being thrown in another vehicle. And the subject was later arrested and charged with criminal mischief.
Based on that, do you think that the defendant should be early terminated? From probation?
From what I understand is the case was dismissed. And so based off of those parameters, the department's stance is that we don't have any objections. She's completed the conditions of her original probation. However, the department can't officially have a position on her early term because the victim has not been contacted.
Do you know why the case was dismissed?
I do not.
Okay. Do you know of any traffic tickets that the defendant has received while she's on probation?
None come to reference outside of an earlier conversation that I had and was made aware of today.
Okay. I have no further questions.
All right, thank you. Any
No follow-up, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Prophet. May he be excused?
Yes, absolutely.
Your Honor, we had asked that the court grant the motion to early terminate probation. As I earlier stated, she's completed over 2/3, only has 8 months left. She's employed full-time, self-employed. She completed all the outstanding requirements, as Officer Prophet stated, and we'd ask the court grant the motion.
Okay, any last words from the state?
State has evidence they would like to present.
Oh, so sorry. Go ahead.
May I approach?
Let me make sure Mr. Gates has a chance to look at that.
This is the Escambia County. Yeah, no objection to that at all.
Okay, sure, go ahead. Thank you.
That's all the evidence that the state has of, if I may make argument.
Okay, I've been handed a victim input form in case 24MM5209. This is the Escambia County case?
That is correct.
Okay, and it appears to be signed by Chanika Randolph and dated November 15th, 2024. So just so the record's clear what I'm looking at. Okay, go ahead.
So as the probation officer stated, that there was some sort of road rage incident that happened in Escambia County where the defendant was ultimately arrested and charged for criminal mischief. Subsequently, there was a drop charge form by the victim in that case. And what that says, it references the situation, says that they talked it out. What it doesn't say is that it never happened. So it's clear that the events that are alleged in the violation report occurred, and for that reason, the state doesn't feel that it's appropriate for this probationer to early term. The state allows people to early term when they are essentially a perfect probationer. Obviously, every circumstance and case is different, but in this case, if the court would take judicial notice of her driving history, on the Okaloosa County Clerk of Court, just many tickets while she's on probation. So that's generally not a reason to violate, that's not a reason to violate anybody, but it just shows that this person still needs supervision so she can follow the rules.
Your
Mr.
Honor,
Gates?
what Mr. Sprouse has just told the court is, number one, that the case that resulted in a violation of probation being filed in Okaloosa County was dismissed. The substantive case was dismissed in Escambia County. That resulted in the dismissal of the VOP here. And certainly the state could have gone forward on a VOP even if the case had been dismissed, which it was in Escambia County. not sure there was any evidence today about tickets, speeding tickets. And I don't think the court should consider that comment from Mr. Sprouse. But what she's done is completed over two-thirds in 4 months of her probation term, and I'd ask the court grant the motion.
Ordinarily, I am a stickler for people being in full compliance with probation and not having any violations or any issues. And ordinarily, I would, if somebody's had a violation, I would deny the motion.
Understood.
In this situation, there was allegations there was a violation, and it's undisputed that the allegations were dismissed, that the underlying basis for the violation was that Escambia County case that I read out the case number a minute ago, and that was dismissed. And in light of that, I'm not going to treat it as a violation because it was dismissed. And the state did not pursue a violation of probation proceeding on that. So I am going to grant the motion for early termination.
Thank you, Your Honor. Does the
Sure.
court want me to prepare an order, or is the record sufficient?
I have a fill-in-the-blank order that I've started, and I'll file that, and I believe probation will probably send me, Mr. Prophet is nodding, probation will probably send me an order as well.
Thank you.
Sure. Sorry? Oh, good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.